Hey y'all. So look, I just want to quickly come on. Happy Saturday. If you're seeing this, I appreciate you. I love you guys for engaging with me, cultivating relationships and shit, doing the work. And that is what I want to say a bit about this morning, or I should now say this afternoon. 12 o'clock on the dot as I speak this to you. That could be significant to someone. You could be seeing ones, twos, or 12, 12 at this point. But listen, yo, the inner work that you do is so important to your growth. It is also very and hugely important to your healing. And I have an analogy that I want to speak to because when you do the inner work, right, it is satisfying to your inner child, it's satisfying to your shadows, and it's also satisfying to your ego, right? Because think about it like this. If you have children or you've ever been a babysitter, auntie, uncle, whatever, you know that kids are very sensitive, right? So I crack up to myself. But when things like this happen, I try my hardest not to make it a big deal. So, you know how a little kid, let's just say a toddler, they playing at the playground or just playing at home, and you watching them or whatever, and then all of a sudden they fall down and bust that ass. Now you know they're okay, right? And if you're like me, depending on the age, you may let them kind of get back up on their own. But then there are those kids that, rightfully so, be like, I'm finna bawl and scream and cry to the top of the mountaintop because, hey, y'all didn't see me fall. I need some attention. That's crazy. I left my lighter outside yesterday, y'all, and it was still here when I came back out. Anywho, so this kid gets this, what we would call oopsie, and you know it ain't a big deal, but emotionally, right? Physically, they're okay, but emotionally, perhaps they're not. So, what do? We know that a band aid ain't gonna help where you done fell on your ass, right? But if that band aid gonna help you emotionally have a moment to feel what you feeling and then get over it or heal, that's what we gonna do. And so it's like in that same breath, you have to be mindful that the inner work that you're doing, right? It's never just going to be a band aid that you can put on and just assume that the work is going to be done for you. No, you're literally going to have to give it your time, your focus, your patience. All right. You're going to have to give it all of those things in order for you to really see the benefit of your work. Okay. And going inward is a very personal journey. Now, as you confront your shadows, there are going to be some things that come up from your past that are obviously heavily related to your upbringing, your parents, you know what I'm saying? How their relationship to one another was, the relationships that you saw, sort of those first ones that kind of set the standard for what you expect to be acceptable in life. All right. So, as I'm saying all this, it's not easy work, but it's very much worth it.